In the near future, a natural disaster known as the Big Heat Up causes the sun to become so hot that people must stay inside to avoid burning to death. Now everyone spends their days connected to a virtual reality and never sees each other in person. They also take a medicine known as lithium X to get vitamin D and avoid mental health problems because of the confinement. The only people still going out are clones who have been modified to stand the heat and do essential things like doctor checkups. However, Adam hates clones and how much people depend on technology, so he's the only regular human who still goes to work in person. He wears a hazmat suit to drive through the empty streets, and he's the only one at the office except for the cleaning lady. He does all his work wearing a VR set and empty desks and abandoned chairs, because Adam never takes lithium X. He often has mood swings one day. A clone doctor informs Adam that he's terminally ill. The only thing that can save him is a heart donor. But sudden or natural deaths rarely happen nowadays. Adam mentions he has an insurance package called Premium 3, which should give him a healthy clone of his heart. But clones are only produced after a person's death to take over their place. A special request could be made for the heart. But only if his wife signs too. They haven't been together for a while. But they never filed for divorce for the sake of the children. Adam doesn't react well to this news, and the doctor notices his weak mental health, so she sends him to see a psychiatrist later at home. Adam talks to his wife through the VR set and begs to see her in person, but she refuses, not changing her mind, even when he admits he's dying. The next day, Adam goes to work and has a huge argument with his co-workers. His company builds the VR headsets, which may become obsolete soon because of implant chips, but his co-workers ignore his concerns after work. Adam goes to see the psychiatrist, but first a guard scans his iris thumbprint and full body for any signs of weapons. The psychiatrist is also a clone. So Adam admits he thinks clones aren't real people because they don't have the same emotions or fear of dying. He thinks clones are just another computer programmed with predetermined thoughts and actions. Talking to the psychiatrist about his feelings makes Adam remember the night he and his wife broke up when he arrived home after work. He wanted to spend some time with his family, but everyone was busy in the virtual reality. The youngest kid had had his headset on even while eating. The middle child was playing virtual tennis. The oldest one was playing video games, and his wife was sunbathing on a virtual beach, needing some actual human comfort. Adam relieved himself by using a doll combined with naughty software. His wife Rena accidentally walked on him and freaked out. Realizing this is what he always did, when he locked the door, an argument ensued. And Adam tried to explain that he didn't cheat because he didn't connect to another human. He just used software because he needed someone to be there for him. However, Rena was still very hurt, pointing out she only spent so much time in the VR with her children, and she ended their relationship. Telling the kids that dad would live somewhere else was very hard to explain because they weren't used to the idea of anyone leaving the house back to the present. Adam wakes up after having bad dreams about his breakup and proceeds to groom himself with laser tools. He decides to visit his family, and Rena refuses to see him because he's supposed to have a restraining order. But she comes out when he threatens to break down the door. Rena doesn't care if he dies and wants to let Premium 3 replace him with a clone so the family can still be provided for. But Adam points out that his company is close to bankruptcy because of the chick. This means he may lose his insurance and his job, so there won't be a clone to take care of his family after his death. He wants to request a heart and try to save the company to give his family a future. But Rena still refuses and tells Adam to take lithium X, so his mind will be healthy to think of a plan the next day. Adam makes some calls looking for a mysterious man called Donald Stein, mentioning the chip technology afterward. He connects to the virtual world to chat with Maria, the software girlfriend he uses with a doll. He knows she's programmed to tell him nice things, but she still makes him feel better. Suddenly someone breaks into his house and ruins the moment. It's Donald, who is pointing a gun at Adam. He wants to know why Adam knows about him in the chip. So Adam explains that he thinks Donald is the creator of chip technology and wants him to help him save his company. Then Adam shares the story about the insurance contract. The insurance clerk had told them about an insurance package called